Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gold Prospecting at Home. This is episode number 82, and today we're going to be going through my second round of Paydirt. About a year ago, I made another Paydirt. It was called the Gold Crumbs Paydirt, and it came in like a green pouch. That sold out extremely quickly to my patrons, and then by the time I opened it to the general public, it was pretty much all gone, and I kept getting emails asking, we want more Paydirt. So I went ahead and made another 100 bags of this stuff, and that first 100 bags, again, I released it to Patreon first. They bought pretty much everything, and by the time it got to YouTube, there was nothing left. But I kept getting email after email, so I was like, all right, you know what? I'd be dumb to not just make a website and offer this up. So over on the website, this is what it looks like. It's just a very simple website. That's it. Just click on Paydirt, and you can go over here to the Gold Strike Paydirt. It's $50 a bag, $10 shipping and handling. There is a guaranteed half gram of gold guaranteed, but every bag is going to have more than that. Most bags have somewhere between 0.55 grams and 0.65 grams, although there are a bunch with like 0.75 and then all the way up to a full gram, and I even have some bags out there with like 1.5 grams in the bags. Now I engineered this Paydirt specifically for challenge but fun, not challenge and frustration. So there's plus quarter-inch material, minus quarter-inch material. There is also magnetic black sands. You're going to find sometimes little gemstones. You'll also find like coins that I found while out metal detecting. I threw one of those in some of the bags. Even these Klesh Guitars guitar picks, you might find one of these in your bags as well. Now I gave this Paydirt a difficulty between 6 and 8 out of 10 because I did add a little bit of black sand into each bag to make it, you know, like a more fun experience, so you can pan out some black sand, and if you want to use the magnet to remove it, you can do so. Now the size of the gold in each bag is going to vary from bag to bag, but I have put pickers, flakes, and even extremely fine flour gold in most of the bags. So that right there is always a fun thing to find, all different sizes of gold. The material that I've been using for this Paydirt is actually a combination of river concentrates that I get when I go out panning here in Colorado, and a mixture of the gold Paydirt tailings that I've been collecting up in buckets from the reviews on video that I make. So before we go down and chop this thing open, I want to give a big shout out to 3 brand new major credit Patreon supporters. We have M. Stratix, we have Flower Gold Wizards, and Kobe Sims. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate the monthly donation. It really helps the show. You have no idea. That's the reason I can do this for a living and focus on the videos. All that money goes right back into the show, whether it's camera upgrades or buying more Paydirt or traveling or whatever. So thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. So let's take this down to the panna station. We'll chop it open and we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, here it is, the Klesh Guitars Gold Strike Paydirt, half gram guaranteed, from kleshcrumbs.com. Link in the description. Let's take a look at it in a pan. Nice. All right, let's rip this open. It is heat sealed along the top, as you can see right there. Oh yeah. All right, I hope I didn't get a bonus bag. If I did get a bonus bag here, I'll just do it again. I'll choose a different bag to get a good average of what you can expect to get. Now it's tough to do an unbiased review of this. Obviously I forgot to mention, but I do own the company, and I promise I just took one out of the bin. If it's a bonus bag, we'll do it again to make sure that we get a nice average representation of what you can expect to get. First thing I found here is a Klesh Guitars pick. I already have a bag full of those. I saw a coin in here too. There it is. Now these coins are just metal detecting fines. I have a whole jar of them. I have a whole bunch of these things, and I didn't really know what to do with them, so figured I'd give them away to you guys in the Paydirt bags. Right here is one of the gemstones. Some sort of green copper ore. I don't know what the gemstones are. I just collect the ones that I find in my bags of Paydirt. I see a gold nugget already right there. That's a picker, actually. That's more like a picker. A nice chunky piece of gold. We'll throw that back in so you guys can complain about that in the comments. So just looking through this, there's plus 1/4 inch, minus 1/4 inch, and I know that there's black sands in here. So let's go ahead and classify this stuff down. Oh no. Let's bring another pan over, and we'll bring over the kitchen strainer. This stuff is completely dried out. It's a little bit dusty, so you might want to do this outdoors. Here we have our plus and minus kitchen strainer. We're going to go ahead and classify this down to 20 mesh as well, just because I know there's real fine flour gold in here, and the more you classify, the easier it's going to be. And I'm cheating. Oh wow, yeah, I'm seeing gold in this classification here. Little pieces of gold. These are little flakes. I'm seeing a lot of them too. Okay, so now we have it classified to plus and minus kitchen strainer, plus our minus 20 mesh. So what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna take the magnet to it. We're gonna remove as much magnetic stuff as possible from here. It just makes it much easier in the long run. All right, now we're gonna hit it with the magnet. This is just a strong neodymium magnet on the end of a nut driver inside of a silver dollar tube. Oh wow. It's actually more than I know for sure that's more than I added. That's a good challenging amount right there. Black magnetic sands. This is what it looks like. That's way more than I add purposefully. Let me show you how much I actually add intentionally. So when I'm making up these bags of Paydirt, this is my little jar of black sand. I have a little spoon in it, and all I add is probably, I add about that much, like less than a full teaspoonful, just like that much. Everything in this jar was separated by a magnet, so I mean, that is obviously a lot more than just that. So in order to save the best for last, which is going to be the plus kitchen strainer size, this is full of flakes, I know. We're going to save those two for last. Let's go ahead and pen out the really fine stuff. This is going to take the most time, and we're going to find, hopefully, a good amount of flour gold in here. Plus, there's a lot of it. So let's bring over Crusty Rusty. We're going to add some water and some jet dry. You could use any kind of soap. That's just a surfactant to break the surface tension of the water so the small gold doesn't float away. And we're just gonna do like 1 spoonful at a time because I know that there's really, really fine flour gold in here. All right, so as you can see, there's a little bit of organic stuff in there. It's not completely muddy. I can see a lot of mica in there as well. Might not show up on camera, but there's a lot of shiny little pieces of mica coming off the edge of the pan right here. That's just mica, it's not gold. I was not expecting that much, actually. That adds to the difficulty. Oh, I already see gold in here. I see bigger gold, I think. That's strange. How did bigger gold get through? Unless it's just a lot of small gold. Let me get down to it and I'll show you what I mean. Unless I just saw a reflection or something. Let's spin this back and we'll take a look at it here. Alright, we're getting down to some black sands that did not come up with the magnet. I'm seeing flour gold. I'm seeing a flake right there. Right at the tip of the tweezers, we have 2 pieces of flour gold right there. Over here we have another piece of flour gold and a flake. Let's keep panning it back. Okay, one of the flakes moved. Bring that back up. We'll tap it up. Oh wow. How did that small gold get through that 20 mesh? That's way more than I expected with 1 spoonful. Maybe this is a bonus bag. If it is, we'll do another one. But look at that. Very, very small flour gold right there. Along the edge, you got nice sized flakes as well. Yeah, That's what I like to see when I do a pay dirt too. This stuff is engineered to give you an experience of the very small flour gold, the smaller flakes like this, and then even the bigger pickers to find. All right, first spoonful, and that was pretty awesome. We'll grab everything with the snuffer bottle. We'll clean it up completely later on. I'm just gonna grab all the gold as I see it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pan this again because there's some really small gold in here. Yep, I missed some. There's some flour gold right there. 5 little flakes I missed. All right, I think I got it all. That first spoonful. All right, next spoonful. Let's see how we do here. All right, let's spin it back and see how we do. Same thing as before. I'm seeing tiny garnets. I'm seeing black sands, non-magnetic, most likely. And there's some more gold at the top. Very small flour gold and some nice flakes to keep it interesting. That's pretty nice. A lot of flour gold, a lot of small flakes. Well, I don't think I failed in the fun department. This is definitely a fun experience. This is what I look for when I buy a pay dirt. I want to see different sizes of gold. I want to see dry pay dirt. I want to have a decent ROI. Absolutely, I need a minimum amount of gold guaranteed. So far, this is turning out to be exactly as I planned. All right, let's do 2 spoonfuls. No, you know what? Let's do 3. Let's see how tough it is. If I wouldn't have removed the magnetic stuff, this would have been extremely difficult, I think. I highly recommend removing the black sand with a magnet. It's guaranteed to save you a lot of time. Unless you don't care and you just want to take your time with it. I'm making a video, so I kind of have to make it go quicker. I'm just running this pay dirt as efficiently as I can without having like a dream mat little recirculating sluice box or anything. Yeah, there's more flour gold. Same thing as the last pan. A lot of flakes again. And I'm catching some floating gold. Jet dry didn't do its job. Oh, there's a round, right there's a little round piece of gold that's like rolling around. Let's see if I can get it to roll. You see that? There's all different sizes of gold in here, different shapes. Yeah, that wasn't too hard. 3 scoops was no tougher than 1 scoop. All right, I have a feeling the rest of this pay dirt's gonna be about the same, but if I find anything awesome, I'll turn the camera back on. All right, this is the last pan of the -20 mesh, and I noticed a whole bunch of flour gold, so I turned the camera on. I mean, talk about super tiny flour gold. Let's zoom in on this so you guys can see exactly what you guys should be keeping your eyes open for. You see that? Just little tiny fly poops. Really small. I might have to up the difficulty to maybe a 7 to 9. Some of this flour gold is so small, it's in the corner. I can't even grab it with my snuffer bottle, it's so small. There we go. All right, I think I got it all. I'm gonna pan it again. I'm sure I missed some. If anybody does buy this pay dirt, be sure to pan it a couple times, because yeah, I missed some. There's some very small flour gold. It's not gonna weigh anything. It's not gonna make a difference on the scale, really. But it's just microscopic, man. That little tiny piece. Colorado nuggets. All right, that -20 mesh. Oh, there's the hummingbird. There he goes. That was the -20 mesh, and now we're gonna do the minus kitchen strainer plus 20 mesh. I could do this all in one pan, I believe. Here we go. Wow, I could see so much gold. I'm just spinning it around. I see gold coming through at the bottom. That's exciting. No matter whose pay dirt I'm doing, if I see gold when I'm just stratifying, that's a really good sign. This might be a bonus bag. I hope not. All right, here comes the gold. Looks like a bunch of flakes. Some big black sand, big dark rocks and stuff in there. Spin it back and see the gold. Oh yeah. Nice, dude. All right, that's an awesome amount of gold. All the same size flakes right there, because we classified to that size. And I'm pretty sure I got everything. That was not difficult at all, getting the bigger stuff. It's that minus 20 that's really gonna make you spend some time. All right, now finally we get to do the big stuff. This is the part that I can't wait to see. All right, there it is. Looking closer at it, you can see it's mostly, well, it's a bunch of different stuff. You got rigid rocks, you've got round river rocks. There's even gemstones and stuff in there, I'm sure. I don't really care about the gemstones. Let's see if we can find one. I see gold in there, that's for sure. I don't see any gemstones, but I see, oh, here's a gemstone right there. Some kind of little, I don't know what that is, some kind of maybe it's glass, I don't know. All right, let's pan this stuff down. All right, we're getting to the end. Let's see what we got here. Okay, it's just that one picker that we found. That same one. It's a really nice piece of gold, actually. Probably weighs somewhere between 0.1 and 0.2 grams of gold. Makes a nice sound. I'm gonna take that black sand and put it right back in the jar for the next bag of Paydirt that I make. All right, let's empty our snuffer bottle out. We already have that picker in here. And so much flour gold. I didn't think I put that much in there. I just put a little pinch in there. Let's go ahead and tap this up. Dude, that is, I don't think that's a bonus bag though. Bonus, 1 gram of gold looks more than that. That's probably around a half gram, maybe 0.6. So yeah, that's about average for what you'll find in your bag. All right, so let's clean up all this black sand and then I'll dry it out. We'll go upstairs, take a closer high definition look at it. We'll weigh it up and yeah, that was a lot of fun. Let's see what we got here. So we have 0.606 grams. We're going to call it 24 karat purity because that is what you can resell plaster gold to for guys like me. I'm a Paydirt vendor now, apparently, and other guys. So let's go ahead and calculate the gold value. $33.63. We paid $50 plus $10 shipping and handling. Well, you would. I didn't pay anything for it, really. But I mean, that's actually pretty good. Not to toot my own horn, but that's pretty good. If you guys have watched my other Paydirt review videos, there's a whole playlist of them, 81 other videos, and you can see that the vast majority of them are not gonna even come close to this. So doing this Paydirt review was pretty difficult because I was trying to stay as unbiased as possible with it, but I do try to engineer these bags to have the most variety, the most fun, not super challenging, but like exactly where you want it to be. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to buy a bag of Gold Strike Paydirt, there's links down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, everybody, for watching my video. It's much appreciated. I did notice that 73% of my viewers aren't even subscribers. So if you would like to make sure you don't miss any of my future videos, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.